What's going on, dudes? Ghxst here, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is part 21. If you remember where we left off, bruh. Oh my goodness. Larry stepped into the court. We spoke with the old man with the boat and the parrot and him, but he wasn't very much of use. And when Edgeworth got declared guilty, Larry decided to step in and help us out. And now we have to use Larry to, you know, help us out. But y'all can go watch the last video, bro. I lost again because Von Karma on the stand, like, the trials get so much more difficult and I get penalized for everything. This is real annoying. But yeah, if you guys are seeing one more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna try and pick up right where we left off, but yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, I'm back to where we left off last episode. This trial is eating me up, y'all. Let's continue. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men are. I said the murderer and Hammond. And they penalized me for both last time, so Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course. It was Edgeworth and the murderer. And the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50. He assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright? Tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name, Wright. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. I did have a hunch of him, but I don't know. Phoenix, you have to explain this one to me as we go. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out there? Hold on, why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that's the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. At the boat shop? Take that! Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That's why he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Bro, it's crazy that these boats look like bullets. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. That makes sense. That makes sense. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gort Lake? Please tell us. Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond into his shop. What? This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Wouldn't it be the boat caretaker? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He was shot twice. Or he shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes. Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. Because the first shot missed? Because the first shot missed? Missed? Yeah, he was aiming for Edgeworth and he missed. What are you saying? Did you not just tell... That's true. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Uh-oh. I better figure out just what it is I'm trying to prove here. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness. The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Instead, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam. That man swam back to his shop in that freezing water. That alone should have killed him. Okay, whatever. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gort Lake. What? Did I miss anything? Bailiff? Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. This trial is insane. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, You heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so accurately. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. So that man ran away? What game am I playing now? Mr. Von Kammer, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I'll extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Oh my god. What game am I even playing now? This is getting crazy, y'all. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under the guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Bro, alright. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. But I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is it about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. What are you talking about? We're trying to get you... You're about to go home. What are you talking about? You committed a crime. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder... If this game turns around and tells me that you're guilty, bro, I'm so done with this game. I'm so done with this game. If that's what happens, bro, I might not even finish the 5th chapter. If there even is a 5th chapter. Because I don't even know how many chapters there are in this game. Bro, Edgeworth, what are you talking about? Oh my god. Yes. So we get one more day to wrap this up. Lord have mercy. If I hadn't failed so bad last episode, I could all this could have been brought in may have been one episode, but that didn't work out so well. But golly, and apparently I knew the identity of that boat shop guy should have been important, but they didn't want to say nothing until now. But we gonna get it eventually. We gonna find him. Apparently he ran away. He's the real culprit now. That's crazy. But we got it. We gonna find him. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you see and want more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I don't even know what to say no more. Dude, the caretaker ran away. He's probably senile. And we gotta find him again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Sometimes I love myself.